To Garden Warfare 2 now. Let's see. Yep, there we go. There's the game capture. So the first one came out in 2014. The second one came out in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. When did this one come out? This one was 2016, so just 2 years later was the case. I honestly thought that would have been longer. Well, I did kind of want to see that intro cutscene there. But I guess clicking back onto the game undid that. This game added 3 new classes for each of the sides. We got Rose, that is basically like the engineer and can make teleporters and do like magic stuff like turning them into goats. Citron, which is your tanky plant character and can make shields and stuff like that. And then Corn Cob, that is basically your assault rifle class, the equivalent of the zombie soldier. On the pirate side, it introduced the pirate, which is like the sniper. It introduced the superhero, which is basically the new melee character. And the imp here, which is like the tiny little dudo that has the lowest health out of them all, has good rate of fire, and can charge up like his mech there. That can be pretty devastating. So, as the game introduced a bit more in terms of classes and stuff here. It looks like last I was... What? Am I in the middle of a game? Your coordinates are off by 2.8 million tacos. What? I'll pick you up after my croissant and after my nap? I'm Citron right now, apparently. What? I've timed my nap to your download percentage. Oh, because I'm... Oh, that's what that is. So in the meantime, I can do this while it's downloading? The Crystal Brain? That's interesting. I was like, why am I here and not the normal hub? So, like... But yeah, there's like moon levels where things are low gravity and stuff. Because yeah, I recognize this as one of the PvP maps. So just like, fight these guys for a little bit. And then there's like the EXP meter down there, which is pretty satisfying. But yeah, as I was talking about during Mario vs. Donkey Kong, there's like the 1 times you can do dailies to bring it up to, yeah, it is indeed. Do dailies to bring it all the way up to 2 times, but you have to be on top of that, and then you need to keep on playing daily if you want to keep it at 2 times. And there's separate EXP for all the different variants and stuff, and you, so it really wants you to keep on playing, and then once you've maxed out a character, then it's like, they're 3 thugs. What? And it's like there's basically no point playing them anymore because you, are not making any progress with them anymore. This is basically just like, cool, I can play like a demo of the game while the game downloads. Yeah, I thought that maybe it would let me do some PvP maps, but I guess it's basically like game demo in the meantime, or something like that here. I don't know. And then normal gravity in here. But yeah, this is one of the PvP maps here, is what this be. So, yeah, can I like resume quit game? My rank here is 459, it looks like. If that's the correct way to interpret that. And you like see while it downloads and stuff. And then here's the EM Peach, which is the equivalent of like the engineer stun thingamabob there. I have a shield I can put up for a little while. Just not be taking damage, so yeah, the tanky character here. I can also do stuff like this. Oh, I guess that's just the speed. I guess this is the rollover thing. I don't know why I'm Citron. It looks like I already have some progress on Citron. The slightest little bit is the case. But yeah, I do kind of like the EXP and leveling up and stuff, and it is kind of satisfying. But the fact that it's like individual things for each variant, and the fact that once you've maxed them out, you can't just like give that EXP to someone else. So you never want to play characters that you've maxed out ever again. It just feels kind of sucky. So I never quite, like, I did play a decent bit of this game, but I never got into it to the same extent as Garden Warfare 1, considering, like, you could play anyone that you wanted in Garden Warfare 1 and be making progress towards all your stuff in general, what with the coins and stuff there that you used to open packets. Whereas in this game, it's like, yeah, you make progress in an individual character, and then once they're maxed out, you could keep on playing them and be like really strong in them and stuff. Or you could play someone else and make progress in them, because that is time that you could argue is now going to waste, essentially, by giving EXP to a character that can't gain EXP anymore. So, I wasn't really playing the characters that I liked to play in this game as much. I was just playing the characters that, like, I was kind of saving the best for last, essentially. Where it's like, I would, I would play the characters where it's like, oh yeah, these are the ones I really don't like playing all that much. But hey, let's get EXP in them, and then I can play the ones I like more later. But, yeah, but then that just made me not be having as much fun. He who fights. And yeah. And then I just didn't quite get into it the same amount as Garden Warfare 1. I say despite having this super high rank here, which I guess is higher than 313 technically. If that is like a third digit there. If that's the way that that's meant to be interpreted, which I don't quite recall. Okay, sure. Orange laser. I would like to grow my own oranges at some point. Not like it's easy here in Canada. But I'm growing my lime trees anyway. And apparently you can graft different citrus together because they're related enough, so. Wouldn't mind growing a little bit of an orange tree at some point and then just like grafting some branches to my lime tree and then having a tree that gives me a couple things. Because I think one indoor tree is probably more than enough. Probably. And keep on pruning it down so it never gets full size because it's not like I can plant it outside in this climate. But yeah, I would love to be able to grow and pick my own oranges at some point. So yeah, these are all like the subsequent objectives in a in one of the garden ops maps or gardens and graveyards maps. Height advantage. Yeah, so I've never seen this little demo thingamabob before, but hey, it's showcasing one of the maps. And now we're outside in the low gravity again. Away we go. But yeah, I feel like I would have gotten a lot more into this game if it wasn't for the fact that it kind of pushes you to play daily, what with the daily missions and the EXP bonuses and stuff that you get from it. I don't really like it when games are really pushing you to play daily. Plus the fact that I can't really play my favorite characters and be making EXP progress. The fact that it's like cut off when they're max level and that's not going to start contributing to someone else. Like, even if it was starting to contribute to other characters, but with like a 50% reduction or something like that, then I just really have gone ham on my favorite characters, but the fact that it contributes to nothing, so those two things are the reasons why I never really got into Garden Warfare 2 as much as 1. Despite, in most ways, it just being like a better game. And Battle for Neighborville took out the variants. And there was customizability with your individual things, but you couldn't really look at an opponent anymore and be able to tell, like, oh, this is the variant that they are, and this is what kind of effects that they have. And, like, the more out there kind of effects, like, plasma, the fire and ice, that stuff I think is just gone. It is gonzo. Here, should I, take out all these guys? Look at all this EXP I'm gaining. But it could be ×2 if I was playing it daily, which I'm not going to. But yeah, the taking away variants in Battle for Neighborville, and I think it's the same kind of thing where you level up each individual character. But like, I think it's a lot slower, and you rank them up. And because there's no more variants, defeat the boss. I could diversify who I was playing a little bit more, but still feels kind of crappy that it's like, oh, a specific thing is maxed out now, and I, listen to brain? What? What? I don't know what you mean, listen to brain. Many pews. EM Peach? Will that help me at all? Doesn't really seem like. Alright, let's defeat the boss here. I'm out of here. See you later. That really didn't kill. Yeah, it's kind of fun to play around with the gravity on some of the moon levels and stuff. But yeah, and the trailer for this game, like the reveal trailer, was actually really kick-ass. It used the, what is the song called? Is it literally just called Danger Zone? But it used that theme in a really cool way, in like a very animated cutscene. It was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And I think with Garden Warfare 1 coming out, a lot of people were like, wait, what? Why? Is this gonna be any good? And then it was good, and then Garden Warfare 2 had some hype behind it. I didn't really see much in the way of attention with Garden Warfare 3, though, I don't think. Or Battle for Neighborville, that is. And it is a bit of a very different game. It is technically the third one of these. From a few years later. I think that was 2019, and there hasn't been a new game since, which implies that maybe they do another one? They called the third one Battle for Neighborville rather than Garden Warfare 3. So maybe that implies that they would like to keep on doing different names. Would EA keep on doing stuff here? They're making Plants vs. Zombies 3, so there's more Plants vs. Zombies content coming out here. Just, I'm not really looking forward to Plants vs. Zombies 3. I mean, maybe it'll change the precedent that Plants vs. Zombies 2 set. Maybe it won't be an over-monetized mess, but knowing that it's a mobile game, it probably will be. I would imagine here, right? Most likely. You? Okay, Mr. Dudo's almost down here. Is there any way that I can play multiplayer? Like if it's loading the multiplayer maps first and foremost? Something like that while it's downloading? Wow. I did the thing. Whee. Places to be. What's this? PopCap. What? I genuinely do not understand. I'm very confused. Don't miss. I did a full playthrough of the campaign of Battle for Neighborville. I never did for this. I think I streamed this once as a one-off thing. What? Moon Nexus. During a 24-hour charity stream, just playing the multiplayer. I think there's a bit of a campaign to this game. But like, you made it, but mysteries remain. And then as opposed to the PNGs, there's like little animated 3D models and stuff like that for Crazy Dave and Dr. Zomboss. This song is Danger Zone by Carrie Loggins. Don't know if it was made for or popularized by the American movie Top Gun, the one back from the 80s. Oh, I've seen the sequel. I haven't seen the original one. I can get... No, I can't. So, what... Can I interact with this? Replay in hard mode. Oh, this is just the different levels and stuff, I think, here. So yeah, while it's downloading, you have this. I thought that it would allow me to do, like, the multiplayer, but maybe... like, not have access to... Oh, I didn't give it access to networks and stuff here. Interesting. Downloading. It says 15 minutes remain? 12 minutes? Are you sure that's right? 9 minutes? It's only, like, halfway downloaded. Are you sure? But yeah. Yeah, the friggin' Garden Warfare 2 demo that you can play while you're waiting for the game to download has a hard mode, but Pokemon still doesn't. How wacky is that to think? Like, there's no way it's actually gonna download this fast. I'll play it if it downloads this fast, but like, 2 minutes remain? Really? When it was only at like 50%? Oh, I guess it was probably downloading pretty slowly because I was in the middle of playing Garden Warfare 1. That's probably why. Like, I'll do the series. I'll go up them for like a fun little random thing tonight. And maybe it'll inspire my plants here to be like so awesome and amazing and all that. Most of my Hascaps I started from seed last year. These are berry bushes that will live like decades ideally if they're taken good care of and stuff. It was like June-ish or something like that. I went to this Hascap farm and got a bunch of berries from there, and I seeded some of them and planted a whole bunch. Most of my Hascaps are at work on my windowsill there. My smallest ones are still like yay big, not really growing all that much. My biggest ones at work are probably like yay big, something like that, and starting to make new branches. This is one of my biggest ones here that I kept here because it was one of my bigger ones instead of taking it into work. So most of them I'm probably going to keep inside for like one more winter, one more season, and then see about planting some, giving others away because I have more than I can use sometime next year is what I'll likely do. But this one and my other big one, I'm going to put these in the ground this spring. Sometime in April or May or something like that. Maybe early May. If a late frost comes in, apparently these plants don't care from what I've heard online. It's still the middle of winter right now. It's just now starting to warm up. But yeah, I'll definitely plant these guys this spring is what I'll do. Because, yeah, I'm surprised at how fast these tiny little seeds of just like a little berry seed that I put in the soil over the course of what? They're like half a year old, about 8 months old, something like that now. If I planted the seeds around June-ish, something like that. 8, 9 months old is the case. Wow, apparently I have 3 friends on the thing. Okay, look, we good. I'll play it. I'll play it here. Where's my display capture? It is there. Cool. So yeah, my apple trees and stuff will go in the ground one day. It's gonna take a lot more years before they're at the ready to be planted. Have them inside for a long, long time. But yeah, 2 of my house caps are gonna be ready to go into the ground this season, and the rest should hopefully be at the ready by next season. My house caps here seem to really, really like the grow light here. My ones at work just get natural sunlight, which some of them seem to like a decent bit. Others are a little bit iffy, and I've brought a couple of my iffy ones home before. I've done a lot better under my grow light here, so I'll see how that does. My tomato plants, on the other hand, seem to do a lot better at work than under my grow light here, so different plants seem to like different conditions and stuff. So after I'm graduated for the year, and after I figured out what I'm doing with all my tomato plants and stuff like that, and I have a lot more room here, I'll take home my 20-some caps that are at work and grow them here, and then they can go into the ground next year. Look at the zombie event is on, but there's even a new what? Why am I here now? Anyway, yeah, so it still has the variants, just like Garden Warfare 1 had. And then, yeah, you have level for each of them. Looks like I played a little bit of Rugby Star. Maybe I was getting confused with this game. This one I have in Specialist. I'm sure the Chemist here I have maxed out, is the case. Yeah, there's Regular Scientist. There's Marine Biologist with the Green Dolphin, Dr. Toxic, Physicist, Astronaut. Yeah, there's Master, my maxed out character, Chemist, which means any EXP I'm getting in him goes towards literally nothing. What do you miss? We had some fun with Garden Warfare 1, so now we're playing Garden Warfare 2, is the case. There's a mystery guy that I haven't unlocked. Did they add something new later? Don't know if I have anyone maxed out here. It looks like I have the Electrician maxed out. But then, and then I started playing AC Perry, it looks like. Camo Ranger, yeah, I played a little bit of him. I got him into Specialist, but I didn't really continue that much because, like, this is my favorite guy. I don't want to max him out and then not be able to play him anymore because then it goes towards nothing. I don't want to do that, so I just didn't. Is this really all the, oh, not as many Dudos here. Oh, no, I just need to scroll up a little bit more there. Here's the Pirate, the, zombie sniper that this game added into the mix. Flame Face, Shark Bite, rarity super rare, apparently. Oh, and there's some guys that I'm missing and stuff. Because the plants have the chomper for, like, close range melee, there's a superhero that was added for, close range for the zombies. Is the case. I have Electro Brains, I have Cosmic Brains. Looks like I've barely played them, and I don't actually have a whole lot of variants. And then the little Dudo, the Imp, and stuff. Looks like I have a few specialists around here. The Shrimp. My oh my. Z7 Imp. I think that was like some sort of pre-order bonus or something like that. Rarity Special. Quest Info? Oh, I think these are the dailies and stuff. I think. I don't know. Introducing Imp? Oh, and there's like little scenes for each of the things that show them and stuff. Different things that you can do. And then he just eats the phone. But yeah, and then you can go into the mech in this. Oh my goodness, the anime-like thing. Interesting. So, how do I scroll again? There we go, jeez. Introducing Super Brains. So I guess it shows all the different abilities and stuff. The Hadouken. Alright, what about the Deadbeard one? The last new class that they added. Oh my goodness, it's so finicky and weird. Introducing Pirate. Yeah, so he gets like a shotgun up close. And then at range he has like the sniper thingamabob. The Cactus doesn't really have a shotgun up close. It has like a rapid fire shot up close. Well, it is, so it has like the two different things. The Camo Cactus doesn't really have that. But yeah, here. My, where's my guy? Here, my guy. Time remaining 9 days to the event. So I guess they just keep events going over time with this. And all that. Whoa. Crazy, man. Something in my mailbox. Howdy, just passing through with some glorious gadgets for you. Visit me in the planet or zombie base before I cut loose and for moose. Yeah, and here's like the multiplayer portal. Yeah, good old Camo Ranger. Rux's Bazaar. Legendary shop is open. I've got some brand new items. Have you got their coins? Why don't you take a look? Apparently I have 8k coins here. Future Parrot Pal. 500,000? Drake the Snake? Blurbug. Infinite round spectacles and scrumptious pretzel frames. They are very expensive. What did that say? Time remaining? No, exit this menu, please. Because I have to specifically click resume. I'm trying making a decision. If you got the coins, why don't we take a look? Time remaining 218 hours. Whoops, dang it. Yeah, and then it was like, here is the sticker shop. Infinity Pack, time limited. 3 items from Infinity Time contain scrumptious or view gifts. What? I have a pack of luck. Wow. No sound effect in this game? What? I have a leprechaun hat. Wow, thanks. Yeah, so you'll always get like a character of higher rarity there and stuff. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of coins right now. It doesn't seem like. So yeah, here's where you can see like the different variants that you've unlocked for each of the Dudos. So it looks like I have all the engineers unlocked. And you can see like what rank you've gotten them to. So I have my specialist here. Specialist there with Camo Ranger. Deadbeard, I have the one standard specialist. What the heck is that? Imp? And there's nothing here. There's my master chemist and stuff. I quite like playing the chemist. What the heck is that? All-star and then the imp and stuff. And then there's like the dedicated bases for each of the thingamabobs. Credits? No. Because in the first game, it was just like menus and going into the different missions. But this game added the whole bases and stuff here. The sticker book. See all my stats and stuff like that. And all the ones that I've collected. Apparently, I don't have the other sticker for you yet. I'll probably never get you. Most likely. I wonder how many people have actually 100%ed a game like this. With all the friggin' variants and stuff like that. I think this is where you go for single-player campaign stuff. No, that's the Graveyard Ops. I think the single-player campaign in this is just like doing missions around this. So it's like, yeah, there's a dedicated hub world and stuff here. I have all my bots and stuff here. Whoops, I'm trying to exit out. I'm pressing escape to do so. You can play like some little mini games here of trying to capture the middle thing. There's a plant base over there. Events at the town hall. Yeah, I don't think that it had like a full-on campaign like Battle for Neighborville did. I think it was just going and doing missions around here, if I recall. That's what I think it was. And there's like, join us, join plants. And that's how you join the plants and you switch sides. So yeah, fairly certain this is just the, yeah, garden ops and stuff. And the sticker shop. And here's all my stuff here. Apparently I most played the vampire flower, it seems like. So I have gold in my vampire flower there. Not really much in the others. Oh, this is the one that I played a whole lot of Agent P in. No wonder I didn't have any skin really customized in Garden Warfare 1, because it was this game that I was playing Agent P. I gotcha. I'm missing a couple Citrons. I have most of the Chompers. Does it show the Unicorn Chomper? Yeah, right here. Cool. That's what happens if you reach rank 313 in Garden Warfare 1. You get the Unicorn Chomper in this game. I don't know if that's still the case, but, and then, like, the ability types of the Unicorn Chomper, which is just, like, the same kind of thing, but reskinned to be all magical and stuff. So, yeah, we have our cacti here, that I guess I have to click you here. And, yeah, the different variants and stuff like that, where it's, like, damage over time, or what with the fire, hit them enough times and it'll freeze them and they'll get stuck. Spreading damage to the other Dudos around them. You can charge up your shot. A much more sniper-like, a lot bigger damage, especially with headshots. A lot smaller reticle and extra sucky at close range, though. Rapid fire shooting. I don't remember how the Jade Cactus works. I don't remember how you work. Yeah, I guess you're a new one to this. And Petrified Cactus. Interesting. Yeah, there's the regular Sunflower, the Fire Flower, Power Flower, Shadow Flower. Dark Energy allows her to fire faster than other Sunflowers. That's what was going for her. I gotcha. I just remembered that I like playing her in Garden Warfare 1 as my go-to Sunflower. And that one's the one where you can hold it. You have more health, but are a bit slower. 3-shot burst. Attack lingers after detonation, dealing damage over time. Okay. Here's my elite vampire sunflower. So most sunflowers have 100 health. Vampire sunflower is 75. So literally a quarter of the health taken off. But as you deal damage, you restore your health, which is pretty cool. Stuffy flower. Okay, so you get heals to appear around you as you get kills and stuff. Here's our Chomper and stuff. Who's being sneaky. He has a pan on his head. As happens there, the fire one. There's the hot rod there that I didn't really showcase all that well in the first game. Power Chomper. Count Chompula. I did some good work with Count Chompula in Garden Warfare 1 earlier. Toxic Chomper. Armor Chomper. Chomp Thing. Regenerates health slightly faster than your average Chomper. That's what it was. And then, yeah, he's slower, but added health and extra damage. And then toxic damage by just being near them. Yay, Chomper is the ice one. Here's the Unicorn Chomper. Rarity Special. Awarded only to the most dedicated Garden Warfare players. The Unicorn Chomper and his Rainbow Warp are beyond rare. Yeah. Here's this dudo. Can I emote with him? Oh, I'm pressing the arrow keys there. And apparently there's some other Chomper that I don't have. I wonder if they were added afterwards or I just didn't get the thing. How do I click out of here? Oh, I can use the arrow keys like this, it looks like. Whoops, no. I do like how the sound effects are literally like the main Plants vs. Zombies theme, though. Oh, man. The Pea Shooter, Fire Pea, the Ice Pea, Toxic Pea, Commando Pea, the Rapid Fire one. Yeah, it looks like Agent Pea is the one that I was playing the most. In that case, the Law Pea that I haven't really touched, Plasma Pea that I haven't really touched in this one. Looking all funky here, Rock Pea. Added bulk results in added health and slightly reduced movement speed. And then Electro Pea, hit the fire button while your shots are airborne and trigger an extra electric charge explosion. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then, yeah, here's the new ones that were added here, where the, Garden Warfare 1 had an assault rifle class for, the zombies, being the foot soldier, because his regular thing is more of like an assault rifle. I was playing Camo Ranger, which is a single shot thing, but that's not normally how the soldier is played. It's usually an assault rifle-like class, so they created Kernel Corn here for this one, so that the plants have something like that. Barbecue Corn. Yeah, so that's the fire one. It looks like I set them all up to look kind of the same way. Bomb Corn. Transform a supremely damaging Corn Crusher pass through multiple zombie targets. Oh, so it has Pierce. Pops Corn. Its Corn Cracker features enhanced zoom and fires an ultra-precise burst. Yeah, I have all sorts of customization stuff set up here. Recurring theme with all of them to look generally the same no matter which variant I'm playing, I guess. Party Corn. Vanquish foes to fill his meter and initiate party time while he move faster and deal extra damage. Oh, interesting. And then there's the equivalent of the Plants Engineer that was introduced in this game. That makes, like, the portals for the plants. Teleporters. And can do that because of the memes. And I'm pretty sure when this game came out, 2016, is when the internet was more obsessed with goats and stuff. So yeah, the rose there. Rose, that's a toxic one. Fire Rose, looks like that's the one that I was playing the most when it comes to Rose. Frost Rose. Necros. Necros can jinx zombies with a charge up shot, cause them to take extra damage, so you can just charge that one up, I guess. And Citron, which is like your tanky kind of character, because the zombies had the all-star in Garden Warfare 1. But the closest equivalent that the plants had was Chomper, I guess, but he's more melee than defense. So here's the more defense-oriented Citron and stuff. So the biggest changes that they made in Garden Warfare 2 in terms of like the classes and what you were playing was just like, hey, each side has classes that the other side doesn't really have. Let's make equivalents and stuff. Ice one, the electric one, party one, fill up the thingamabob, and I guess there's some ones that I don't have there, it seems like. But yeah. Yeah, a good old vampire flower here. Life leech. Is this an orange tree? That's cool. Look at that. Customize. Oh. Now I'm good with the orange tree there. Well, I keep pressing escape to back out. What the heck are you? Davebot 3000. Welcome back. I find you right there impressive, to be honest. Leaf badges. Delivery badge. What? Is there, like, different awards? Are these the, this is the single player thingamabob, I think, in here? Apparently I don't have a delivery badge. Difficulty crazy. So yeah, I remember doing this, which is like the single player campaign final boss. Can you replay it? I wonder. I don't know what that last badge that I'm missing is exactly. Not entirely sure what is up with that. What's down here? I don't remember. Do like how stuff is destructible. Hi. Welcome back, Agent 3000.1. So yeah, it's the same kind of thing there. A Leaf Day. Protect Dave's gifts and don't let the zombies ruin Leaf Day. So I think that's just like the missions that you can do here. That's basically the closest thing that this has to a single player campaign. I think it's been a hot second. Oh, look at these Apple TVs and stuff. Interesting. Little flowers here and stuff. Is this where you engage Infinity Time? Can I showcase the final boss of this game? Top agents. Wow, I'm so good. Oh, filter friends. Press board leaders? I don't know. Because, yeah, the, creating game session. Start wave 1. Start cost 5 stars. Oh. Okay, and I only have the 5? Not enough stars. Leaf agent status verified. Are you prepared to launch yourself into infinity? The Gnomeverse. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. For this be the land of gnomes. Neither here nor there, not anywhere. I can change my character before I properly do stuff here, right? Okay, now I don't have enough stars. So, yeah, if you do all the missions in this game, in this area, which I don't think are as worth showcasing as, like, Battle for Neighborville, it's not as single-player content-y, you eventually unlock the bot here. Or maybe... No, I think I play as the bot, so it doesn't really matter what plant I'm playing. And then... Yeah, this was... Oh, and there's Danger Zone. Time to get copyright stricken. And then you launch your dinosaur into Infinity Time.